There's something behind walking. I don't necessarily do a lot of strenuous workouts. So here's a few things to think about. You're not walking just to walk. It's boring. Well, hey everybody. There's something behind walking. Here's a few things to think about. You're not walking just to walk. It's boring. You have to make it work for you. It has to be something behind it. So what I mean by that, I challenge myself when I'm walking. I hold my stomach in. Try that. If you're not breathing heavy after your brisk walk and you get bored, you just don't even want to go out and do nothing for that you know of, try holding in your stomach when you're walking. Try it. I challenge you to hold your stomach in while you're walking. Look ahead, look for a landmark, and hold your stomach in up until that landmark. Release. Okay? Another way of challenging yourself and getting benefit. Pick up the pace like I did. I didn't say run. I just said pick up the pace. As you can see, I didn't have my arms like power walking, how they, like that. I didn't have my arms up like that. You don't have to do that. You don't have to show the world that I'm out here trying to get it in. No, just pick up the pace. And again, find a landmark up until that point and then slow back down. So repeat what I said. Hold your stomach in while you're doing that. Hold your stomach in while you're just walking regular. That's a challenge. I challenge you to do that. Another thing with walking, you have to think of it as that you're trying to get to somewhere quicker. If you know that it took you an hour, let's try something simple. You have to be back, like especially if you're working, you have to be back in 30 minutes. Well, in order to get back in 30 minutes, sometimes you're gonna have to pick up the pace. Challenge yourself to want to get to where you're gonna go in less time. By doing basically what I said is a way that you're gonna be able to do it is just by changing up your pace a little bit, and that is a challenge. Once again, it's all about challenge. Make it fun, because once you realize that you can get somewhere quicker, and you'd be like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go further. And that's what you do. You change it up and you go a little bit further. I don't necessarily do a lot of strenuous workouts. It just does nothing for my body whatsoever. So walking is really all I really have time for. I do incorporate weights, not a lot. I love working my arms, and I'm actually trying to get back into working my arms. I like doing bicep curl, overhead presses, doing a lot of push-ups. That was something I always challenged, like with my nephews. I mean, you can try incorporating that. For those that are not really into weightlifting, I would at least try to do some type of weights. Don't think that just walking is going to get any benefits from it. No, you're going to have to do some weights. You're going to have to incorporate weights somewhere within your lifestyle. Go back to this walking. Again, try challenging yourself. Make this fun. Make it exciting. Because when you're just walking for 30 minutes, you're going to want to walk further and see if you can get back in those 30 minutes. That's what you actually need to do. You need to go further than the little 30-minute walk that it gets you. Go further. Cover more grounds, basically. I cover a lot of grounds usually when I walk. I'm breathing a lot. I don't necessarily like to take people with me on my walks because they slow me down. I actually took somebody, I said, hey, you want to go walking? You want to go on my route? And I actually forewarned them. I said, I go further than what you probably think I do. So when I took them out, and I'm like, I knew that a certain area that I would get to, I would have time to get to that and circle back around and come back. Well, with this person, she was just, it was like one foot in front of the other, like super baby steps. I didn't come out here to work out, but I came out here to walk. Walking, again, Relieves, what does it relieve, y'all? Stress. Take off the day. Get your workout in without even knowing that you got a workout in. We didn't actually make it because I tried to say, hey, I was just playing around. I was kind of serious, but I was playing around. I was just jokingly saying, I said, come on now, pick up the pace. And she got an attitude with me. Said, don't tell me what to do. I'm like, I was just saying, I'm not doing all that. So I'm like, So I looked at the time and I'm like, oh, well, let's just come back through here because we're not going to make it the rest of the way that I usually go. So that was the end of that one. So I'm like, nah, for here on out, I'm just going to go by myself. By myself. It's better for me. It's beneficial for me because I know how far I can get. And usually, I don't even know how many miles that I can actually do in an hour. I don't know. I pick up the pace. Picking up the pace does not mean running. It does get you faster wherever you're trying to go. Move a little quicker. If you end up breathing heavily, you got a little sweat, you really burnt something. If you got a little bead of sweat falling, that's what you really do want to go for. In the meantime, start incorporating holding your stomach in, picking up the pace. Hold your stomach in while you're picking up the pace. Hold your stomach in while you're not. Just make this not so dull. Not to be something that's just a waste of time. No, you've got to put some effort into it. And that's the only way I can tell you to be able to put effort into it is by changing it up a little bit. I'm not saying to not have somebody with you when you're walking. It honestly wouldn't hurt if you did, I guess. I just don't care to have the company of other people personally. To me, they slow you down. Especially if you're uncomfortable or that other person may be a little bit more athletic than you. Their endurance level is just a little higher to you and it's kind of intimidating and makes you feel some type of way. Just start doing this stuff by yourself because you can. You and your music. Put your music in your ears. Mind your. Who cares what everybody else is saying? They ain't you and you doing whatever you need to do for you. Again, if you've done your vision board or you haven't, watch my video on how to create one and understand why. You don't need to tell nobody and share with everybody what you be doing or what you want to do. Just don't. You don't have to share. You don't have to tell them anything. You secretly do stuff on your own time, on your own accord. You don't need nobody's approval or validation. You just go and simply just do it. I don't usually have the company of other people. I don't get to have that. People ruin it. They don't realize that they ruin it. You just have it that you just have a really good close friend or a buddy to go with you on your journey of trying to lose weight, encourage you by your side the whole way, and won't feel no type of way jealous or envious or anything like that. Maybe because you're probably going to lose weight a lot quicker. That's great because not everybody has that. A lot of times I do things by myself. I really would like to have somebody with me, but I've already told you about that. And it's like it's a one strike for me. No worries. I mean, even that same person, she even tried to say, go back out with me on another walk, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go. I didn't lie because I was like, I'm actually going a little further today, so you might not want to do that. But I didn't want nothing else said because I really was just trying to go and get back. Try going by yourself. And if you have a walking path, even better. Try to start training yourself, especially holding in your stomach. That's not easy to do. I promise you it's not. I catch myself slipping a lot with not holding my stomach in, but the benefits pay off, especially if I am hungry because I know I just burnt all them calories. Oh, you burn more calories that way. So if you didn't know, hold that stomach in so you can burn them calories. Pick up that pace a little bit. Hold that stomach in so you can burn them calories. That's what we want to do. Burn calories. I'm going to get off of here, taking this breeze. It's actually a nice day for a change. And y'all be happy and merry. Okay, bye. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Do comment below Let me know if you have any questions, or if you agree with me, or let's just talk about it. Let me know that you even engaged, or you tried it out, or you want to try it out. But I challenge you guys to try holding your stomach in. I guarantee you that it's going to be a struggle, because after some point in time, you're going to be to let that mug. You're going to be actually just releasing it, and you're not even going to realize that you did that. So try it out. Let me know if it made a difference for you, and at least for a week to try it. You're not going to get benefits overnight, but your clothes is going to show before you know. Ooh, I just rhymed. Anyways, I'm going to get through with my walk here before my nose gets ahead of me. And I will chit chat back with you guys again on another episode of whatever. Because y'all know I'll be posting whenever and whatever these days. But let's do this together. Let's relieve all this stress and tension in the world and our day's work and our lives and blah, blah, blah. And so, I mean, that's what I have for you. I will encourage you to try it. I am here if you want to just reach out to me and just ask me some questions. Walking is key. There is power behind walking. I promise you. I won't steer you wrong. I won't lie to you. It really is. I thank you guys for tuning in. And again, subscribe to your girl. Like your girl. Well, ta-ta for now. Bye.